Yo, we are back. We are back. It's time to do the Neverhood. Um, Bit of a backstory, but this game was such a pain. It was such a pain to just get running in the first place. And then we had a bit of a go at it, like I think last week on the stream. But I just wasn't really happy with how it went. So we're gonna give it another go, and because it's just been like on my back, like a monkey. Like I said I would play it. Um, so, anyway, long story short, that's what we're going to do. Alright. Alright, the Neverhood. Let's go. Play, baby. Um, this is a game that I was really, really looking forward to playing. It was one that I wanted to play when I was a kid, ever since I saw it on like the sampler disc for Windows 95. It is. It's a bit of a unique game. I don't think you can buy anymore, and it's really hard to get working on modern computers. But anyway, hopefully this is fun. I'll be glad to. I'll actually be glad once we've polished this bad boy off. The Neverhood Chronicles. I think there was a sequel, but I can't remember what it was called. Maybe it was Grim Fandango or something similar. And then the other thing about this game that I've noticed is that it's a really quiet sort of a game. But anyway, that's enough of the intro, I do believe. How do we get into the game? New game. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. So, our character is Clayman, as we can see him there. The story is not yet clear. But as we go along, things will become clear. At least that's the plan. At least that is the plan. Cool, alright. Let's have a look around. So, I did read the manual for this game, and apparently it's one of those point and kill games where you sort of can't die. And the manual does say, like, if there is a place where you can die, it will become obvious. So, let's see. Mm-hmm. There we go. There we go. And the plan is to just finish this game today, because I've got a couple of games that I'm reviewing at the moment, and we sort of I need to finish those off, which I'll do off stream today, and then we'll probably play at least one of them on stream next week. We'll break out the old the PlayStation 5. Um, mhm. Mhm. Well, that sounded like it did something. Don't know what though. So that's our door. Sweet. And the other thing, oh, okay, that's a bell of some sort. Fine. Mhm. Dear Clayman, please feed my pet flytrap. He eats ring food. I do not. Love, Willie. Thanks, Willie. What else we got? You may have already won 2 bricks of clay. Willie. Thanks, Willie. How do you spell Hoborg? Well, that's probably how you spell it. Alright, onward. But at least now we know that Willie's going to leave us tips. He's going to leave us tips, I do believe. Alright. Onward. Oh dear. Alright. Mm-hmm. Cool. Alright, outside. Have a squiz, have a squiz. Got a door. That's where we came from. We've got a little tunnely bit. I gotta say, this game is well done. Even though it was such a pain to get running, like, it is a well done game. The Neverhood. Got a door. We've got red, blue, and white. That is locked. The door is locked. Alright. Alright, we've got crack, we've got some dinosaurs. We've got a new area. Alright, we've got a hanging dude. We've got an object. So the manual says that this game does not have an inventory system per se. So we can't pick up items and go to an inventory and use it. The manual says that if it's time to use an item, we'll automatically use it. So fine, alright. So we've got some TNT over here, we've got some duds, we've got something up there that I've spied that we can't get to. We've got a control panel. Alright, I assume that means we've done something good. Okay, so... Oh, okay. We've got a TNT dude. Fair enough. Have a look, see? Have a look around. Triceratops and a button. Fine, cool. Got some water running. Got some water running now. That's good. The reason for that will become clear in due course. We've got a giant mushroom. Clayman obviously doesn't know that you shouldn't just eat stuff off trees if you don't know what they are. Alright. Cool. I guess now we've had a snack. Now I've had a snack. No, we've already been to that door. Head over here, head over here. Alrighty. He's quite a cute character. Pop goes the weasel, or so on and so forth. Oh hi. Run, Clayman. Run. That's actually quite good. It's quite imaginative. I think what we need to do here is pretty obvious. I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's pretty obvious. Alright. Push. Shuts the door. That's cute. My bad. Alright. Continuing on. Alright, let's see what was behind that monster. That animation when he was being when Clayman was being chased by the monster, and he opens the door and then runs into the wall, and then he goes and screams, slams the door, and then runs into the closed door. That is comedy genius. That is that's Looney Tunes. That's Looney Tunes quality comedy right there. Righty. Alright, we got nothing. If you can get this game working, I do actually recommend giving it a go. Come on. Alright. Got a button. So now I guess, yeah, back around. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think this game will actually work on anything later than a Windows 98 computer. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Alright. Well, we've pressed a button. Onward. Okay, can't do anything with that anymore. And there's nothing else out here. So onward, onward. We picked up an item. Well, we got the match, but we also picked up something from the ground. And I'm sure that will become clear later on. In fact, I know it will. Alright. Cool. We'll consider that area done and dusted. I think with any like point and click game, we just need to be on the lookout for anything we can pick up, because we don't want to be like missing things and then needing to like backtrack or something, because this will be an old school point and click where if you like miss something, you're probably completely screwed. Got another one of these things. We've got a button. The button merely opens that door there. And then we got a puzzle. Got a puzzle. All right, puzzle time. If we go like jigsaw like styles, that one would have to go there because it's got up and down bits. That one will have to go there because it's got like middly bits. That one probably stays there. That one probably needs to go up there. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to sort out. Ah, but then, okay, that one's in the middle. Alright. There are probably people that are like actually good at these sorts of puzzles. And it probably doesn't actually suit us. I don't even know how you're supposed to usually do these things. So there might be a bit of trial and error here. See? So those two are in the right spot. This might take some time. No, that's not going to work. Oh, maybe. Oh, we're making progress, baby. But we've got stuff like all in the wrong spots now. So those two are fine in the order that they're in. Brute force it, baby. Okay, so now those three are in the right spot. That's in the right spot. It's just these two that we need to swap around, and then we're sorted. But how are we going to do that? Without fucking everything up. No. Oh, actually. We need to get that bottom left one out of there. Alright, so now we've got that one in the right spot. I reckon we don't touch those. We don't touch them anymore. We just need to get these ones in the roller. Oh, shit, we might have just... No, we haven't. Now we just need to get those two switched around. Without fucking shit up. Oh yeah, now we've somehow got stuff out of order. How did we manage to stuff that up? Oh shit, we did it. Oh fuck yeah, we did it. Excuse my French. Hells yes. Hells yes, let's go. Nailed it. Got another one of these things.
Hello. Me Willie. Me Willie Trombone.
Hey Willie. Nice to meet you, buddy.
These discs tell a story. Story about good. Story about bad. These discs are all that are left of the true story. True story of the closing of the Third Age. Willie know that once you know this truth, then you know what to do. Listen, I tell you.
Alright, so we've got 3.
He had to. He make a world
And there are
full
20 of them.
beauty
We need to find 20.
and wonder. This world,
Got trusty
the
pad and paper
Neverhood,
because we're going to do this
a
old school.
world where he could live forever and evermore.
Alright. We have our mission. Okay. Onward. Symbols. Alright. Writing down the symbols. I've had so much coffee. Anyway. I have shaky hands, caffeine hands. Cool. Alright. So we've got symbols. Alright. Yeah. Lights on. Alright. Oh, no. Okay. It's quiet in this room. Alright, so I've got another switch. That will be for that door with the 3 locks, I'd imagine. Cool, another tape. So now, we've now got 4. Mark that down. Whoa. Oh my god. Alright. Fine. Read my words and be my friend. Alright. This is actually an annoying part of the game. So, I have... I played this myself. And this hallway's so long. You might have seen when we had a go at streaming this, like, last week. God damn. Gonna play some music. Because without it, this is riveting. What a hallway. And you know what's crazy? Like, in theory, you could actually read, like, all this writing on the wall. Playing the Neverhood. Oh, come on. It's a shame Clayman can't run. But this is necessary. This is not optional. And then we're going to have to walk all the way back. So you might want to grab a cup of tea or something. Because this hallway just keeps on going and going. And we could stop and read excerpts. But we don't want to be here all day. None of his works seemed to express his vision just the right way. He could not quite put his finger on the problem, but his general feeling was that it had to do with the size of the sculpture. Okay. This is the OG walking simulator right here. Oh my god. Never again. Robot. Oh, just walking. I don't even know what they call this. The Chronicle Hall? The Walk of Torture? Some shit. Oh, thank God. Alright. So we could not avoid it because we need that. So that's another one of 20 we've identified. Mark that down on our pad. Now we walk all the way back. Ah, yes. Riveting. Riveting gameplay. I'm reviewing a pretty cool game at the moment. That's why we're getting Everhood out of the way today. Because chances are next stream, if the embargo's up, I'm going to be playing that. Get the PS5 out. Hook up the PS5. Play something new. Actually, there is another point and click that I've heard is really good that I haven't played called The Dig. I want to play The Dig at some point. And also, I want to play one of my favourite, probably actually my all-time favourite point and click. It's called Dreamweb, and that game absolutely rocks. And we can play that on either. We can break out the Amiga 500 Mini, and we can play it on that. Or if I can get Dreamweb running properly on my Mac, we could play that. But the problem is, I was using DOSBox, and DOSBox doesn't work with the new Mac M4s, and I've got a Mac M4. So it's either I use my old laptop and run it through a capture card, or like figure out a workaround if I can be bothered, because the problem with the Amiga version is the sound's not quite as good as the DOS version, but also last time I played it on the Amiga it crashed near the end and it just kept crashing, and what we don't want to do is get 3/4 of the way through a game and then have the game crash. We don't want that. Not if we can avoid it. We must almost be there. Shit. But yeah. But Dreamweb, yeah, definitely gonna play Dreamweb once I decide the best way to do it. I might have to play it on the Amiga again and see if I can patch it or something so it doesn't crash. You can get most of the way through it. You can get most of the way through it on the Amiga. If I can figure out a way to stop that from happening, and that's the best and easiest option, then we'd do that. Oh, we're back. Thank God. Alright. Close that up. Alright. Cool. Alright. Oh, I can't remember if it matters. I can't remember if it matters if we leave these lights on or not. We'll just leave them on. Oh, maybe we will turn... Maybe we'll just leave it as it was. And then if we end up in a dark place... Alright, we'll just leave it as it was. We'll leave it as we found it. Just in case it does impact something. I don't know if it does or not. So we should have 5 discs now, but we don't. I'm not intending on watching. We're not going to be watching this 50 million times because we know that it's going to tell the story. So we may as well at least get a couple more and then see what's there. But because the game literally says, if you know the full story, you'll know what to do. We won't be able to beat the game unless we find all 20. And we've got 5. So we've got 15. We've got 15 to go. Button. Okay. Cool. Head over here. So we figured this out last time I played it. It's pretty, like if we hit this, anyone new will sort of see, because what you need to do is actually pretty obvious. If you think about, like, if you imagine like blowing on a bottle that has some liquid in it. So I didn't think I clicked that twice, but it's pretty obvious that we need to get those to match those. And I think, I trialed and errored it and tried to. The annoying thing is that you probably want to do it sort of like one at a time to get the sounds right and then like remember what you've done. Um, so I think in the end I was like, we've got the solution, we'll just look it up. So I think it was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Could be wrong. And then this one was the high pitched one. And then we'll, alright, let's see if that did it. From memory. Nailed it. Cool, but that's just because we knew what the solution was. Okay, but the theory is there.
Hey, Clayman!
Hey, dude.
Say knock knock.
Knock knock. All right, got another tape. So that is number 6. Continue on. There's another one, so that'll be 7. Oh. As well, chuck them in. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Cool. Button. We've got another tape, so that'll make 8. Alright, that's just a window. Oh my god. They totally should have had it so that you just throw it out the window. That's quite funny. Now I can't remember if we pressed that or not, and we literally only did it a second ago. What are we doing? No. Alright. Yeah, we did press it. Alright. Yeah, that's the sound we want. That's the sound we want. Okay. May as well deposit that. And then what we'll do, we'll check the mailbox in the house. We'll see if Willie's got anything to say to us. Cool. Alright. Next time we deposit some discs, we'll get an update on the story. I don't know what the point of this dude is, other than just being cool. Cool. Onward. Okay. Right, so we've been through there. What I wanted to do was... I just want to see if Willie's got anything to say. If he's got anything to say to us. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. Okay, the 3 locks must unlock. Call yourself for chickenpox, Brother Willie. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we've pressed 3 buttons, so we should be good. You read too much, yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright. So Willie will give us hints. If we do get stuck, then if you're playing it and you get stuck, then you just go and check the mail, I guess. Handy. Because the first time I played this, did not know that. Did not know that. Let's find that tunnel, go through those doors. Go through the doors. Where is it? Down here. Pretty sure we hit 3 switches anyway. I'm pretty sure. Cool. Cool. Alright. New area. A gun, like we saw on the wall of that thing. Alright. So I know this. So what we need, so we've got, unfortunately we've got like 12 symbols. I'm just going to have to write them down. You'll see why these are important later. I'll try and get them around about. Alright, so we're going to call that Dreamcast logo. We've got burger and a brain. A line with a circle. And one with a sound. Yep. That one's like a phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got one that looks like a tree. We've got one that's like a P. We've got a clock, or one that looks like a clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got lines. That's sort of like a razor blade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more. Yep. We don't want to be backtracking here. Just want to make sure that the third one looks kind of accurate. Alright, it kind of does. Alright. Yeah. Alright. That sound is relevant. You'll find out why later. Alrighty, onward. Cool, puzzle. Nope. Nope. Well, we know that one's the one. Alright. Cool. Got it. Done. Cool. Alright. Alright. Hey. It's quite funny. There's so many cute animations in this game. The old drain the lake trick. May as well put in those vertical symbols now that we saw. Is that not it? That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's pretty obvious that we need to be on the lookout for some horizontal symbols as well. It's pretty obvious. Right. Cool. Alright. Press those switches one more time. No, not the switches. No, now we should be able to use this other puzzle that we solved momentarily, moments ago. Cool. All right. Alright, down the stairs. And it's time for a quick, brief break, just for a minute or two. And then we'll solve some more puzzles. The intention is to actually finish this game today. The plan is we're going to knock off the Neverhood once and for all. Yeah, good old Clayman. Cool. Oh, we've got another disc. That's not on. That is actually true, by the way. If we jump down there, we die. Cool. Alright, anyway, I'll be back in a minute. Maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes.